Oh my God, does it stink? Right? It's the only way I can describe it is like you've caught a mackerel, you've microwaved it for 3 hours, left it out in the sun for 3 weeks, then it's been eaten by a skunk, and the skunk has crawled up your bum and died.
Welcome to the Pleasure Dome.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Woody Show. It's Wednesday, so who's Prime Minister today? It's the important question. We always like to check this. Doing a Wednesday.
Which side are we? Hold on. Which side? Yeah, I think it's the cock. No, I'm pointing the wrong side. I think it's the cock.
You think it's the cock? The cock can't be Prime Minister because the cock is in the jungle.
No, this one here on screen. It's
oh right, okay, okay,
yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, good evening from me. I'll talk about it in a minute. Tracey, over to you to say good evening to everybody.
Good evening, hello. A few of you have already seen me on my stream, so yeah, hello again and welcome back. This is the magic bit. This is the bit that blanks out all that shit behind me, and I'm now sitting. I'm floating around on Lowestoft Bridge.
No, Mark, the cock is not Mickey. The cock is our mascot, and his nickname we've called him Matt. All right? Okay. Do you not understand why we've called him Matt? Is there anybody here that doesn't understand? I mean, do you not understand why we've called him Matt, Mark?
He's in the jungle at the moment.
He's in the jungle. Get it? We all think Matt Hancock is a big cock. So we've got a big cock and we've called it Matt. You've got to explain it. It's not funny, is it? Yeah, you've got to explain it. It's not funny. Over to you, Micky. And by the way, it was Micky's suggestion for tonight's background. I'll let Micky explain that.
Good evening, people. The picture you see behind you is actually of Lowestoft Bridge. Lowestoft is obviously where I live. These two live down in the capital somewhere. But we thought we'd have a bit of a pleasant background this evening instead of high rises and God knows what, and the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben. So, yes.
And Steve's front garden.
Yeah. So that is Lowestoft Bridge in its normal position. It normally gets stuck halfway like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, my wife would like it if I got stuck halfway. Right, well, I've been at the dentist today to have my third set of new false teeth. Look, my third set of false teeth fitted. These ones actually fit.
Oh, good.
And I've got no.
And you don't have to
there's no glue holding them in, but they're a bit painful. I've got a very sore spot there, and the dentist reckons that will go away within about a week. So I've got to sit there with this sore spot for a week, being very careful how I eat. So. Yeah, because the first two sets didn't fit, which comes back to Mark's question, how's my chemo going? Well, I'm halfway through my chemo. Officially, I'm halfway through my chemo. I've got a scan on Tuesday next week. It's a CT scan with contrast, which means they're going to inject me with radioactive sugar and then take a scan of me. And I've got to keep away from pregnant people for the rest of the day, which shouldn't be too difficult. And I've got a meeting with my haematologist on the 25th, and depending on the results of that scan, that's how my treatment will be planned. At the moment, without knowing the results of the scan, it was planned for 6 cycles, and I'm halfway through. I've done 3 cycles. I've got number 4 coming up on the 25th. I'm getting some side effects, although I get the side effects in the middle of the chemotherapy. So when I'm halfway between cycles, I get the side effects. I get the side effects that start about 7 days after the chemotherapy and last about 7 days. And then after that, they start to get better for 7 days. Although in this case, my side effects started to get better yesterday. The tingling in my fingers, which I've been suffering, has gone. Is a lot less noticeable today. Although last night when I went to bed, it was very noticeable in my fingers and toes. I don't feel so shit, and I don't feel tired. I don't feel fatigued like I did last week. And that's it. So when we have the scan, when we get the results of the scan, if what has been planned works, then I've only got 3 more cycles of chemo to do. If it's not working, then I've got more cycles of chemo to do than that, or they'll change the regimen. I don't know till then. But it effectively means that I'm now 5 months away from going up the pub again. I know it finishes in 3 months, but I've got to wait 2 months after that for my immune system to completely recover. However, that said, I believe I'm going to speak to my haematologist on the 25th, and I believe one of the nurses has said I should be all right. This is the CNS, cancer nurse specialist, has said, don't cry, Tracey, it's not that bad. One of the cancer nurse specialists has said that they think it's okay if I go out to the pub as long as I don't go inside. If I stay out in the outside, that should be fine. So I want to double check that with my haematologist. If my haematologist is okay with that, I might go back to doing the pub streams. Yay! See if we can get any better. See if we can get any better on Twitch. Now Reddit is done and dusted. It's a pity I'm going to miss Reddit, which is a shame. I really did enjoy Reddit, but Reddit is now done and dusted, I'm afraid, people. Right, carry on, Tracey. I just need to type a message to somebody.
Oh. What have you been up to, Micky?
I had to take my wife to the hospital today, as you probably know, for a hearing.
Oh, yeah.
And she spoke to the audiologist, and she's going to have, at the moment, she's got one hearing aid. She's going to have two.
Oh.
Not that hearing's got much worse, but the audiologist thinks that it'll be better for balance for her.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Because, I mean, Steve probably knows, being sort of partially deaf, that you
Does
lose your
anybody
hearing.
want a higher advertising space on my bald head?
You can, yeah, you should do, really.
Mark, do you want me to advertise your stream on my bald head? I can write it on there with a semi-permanent marker. 20 quid.
But
Right,
yeah,
carry on.
she
50 quid and Trace your
yeah.
dirt on the tits.
So she's
Firing my breaths out.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You've got enough there without getting them out.
I said hiring them out.
All right, any more than a handful's a waste. Sorry, Micky,
Go on,
carry on.
Micky.
yeah. So anyway, she's going to have two hearing aids instead of one. Apparently, that'll help with her balance. Having two rather than the one. However, if she doesn't get on with two, then she can go back to one. But she can't just not use. I don't know why. Probably Steve can explain because he's got two. I don't know why she can not just take one out, but apparently they said they can't. They have to adjust something for the if she goes back to one again.
They're linked, Micky.
Yeah, well, that's probably why.
They're linked. Or my hearing aids are linked.
Yeah, well, hers will probably be the same. And she got to wait 4 or 5 weeks. They took all the moulds and that today.
Yeah.
After they got a pneumatic drill and got all the wax out of her ears.
Oh my God.
Only kidding. Also, another good bit of news. My grandson went for an interview for an apprenticeship at our local theatre to do. He's going to be a technician.
Oh.
So he went for the interview this morning. They said they'd let him know within the week. 4 o'clock this afternoon, they rang up and said, yes, you've got the job.
Oh.
And he starts next week.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And his first show that he's going to be involved in is a Take That tribute. So,
that sounds like a great job. Is it all with the electrics, carpentry? What sort of?
Yeah, all the backstage stuff. You know, all the from the lighting to the carpentry to the scenery to everything. It's a 2-year apprenticeship he's gone on.
Oh,
to be what they call a backstage technician. And he's really thrilled about it, and so am I, to be fair. It's something I gave him a link to when they were advertising, probably about 5 or 6 months ago, but he didn't apply.
yeah.
And then it came up again about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and he got an interview this time because he did apply, and he got the job.
Oh.
Apparently, a girl got it last time. She lasted 3 weeks.
Oh.
But it's something that he wants to do. You know, he's into the theatre and that. He does a bit of acting and singing, and he does characters for kids' parties and all that. So that's something that's really interesting. Yeah, I'm really, really chuffed for him. You know, he's actually okay. It's 2 days a week, and some of those days can be 15 hours. Well,
Yeah.
you think about it, starting the shows at night, starting in the morning, you've got to get everything, all the kits set up.
And that's the thing about show business. And
But I mean, he's doing he'll be doing like 30 hours in 2 days, but that is show,
But yeah,
like I
but-
say, it's show business.
that's the thing about. I mean, I hate that word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anything to do with TV, film,
Yeah.
stage, that kind of stuff. You find that you have to do long days to get the job done.
Well, I think the
But
audience.
but then there'll be other days that you don't have to work at all.
That's Lowestoft Harbour, Neat. That's where I live. That's our harbour.
When he says live,
yeah.
it's more accurate to say mulches down.
But yeah, I think people just think that audience just turn up and think that everything is just there.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it takes hours.
Already
Hours.
set up.
It
Just
takes hours to set up.
Yeah.
You know, there might be sets to be built, and there's lighting to be done, and he's doing he'll be doing lighting, he'll be doing sound, he'll be doing scenery, he'll be doing every aspect of backstage work for a theatre, and I think that's fantastic. And he'll end up with the guy who, the actual technician that's there now, says at the end of the 2 years he'll have the same qualification with him, which will allow him to work in any theatre in the country.
Oh, that's good.
Which includes West End, whatever, you know, and the qualification will qualify him to do that.
It's good. No, it's good. It's very good.
For a 17-year-old lad to out off his own bat to go and do that, I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
You know, and
Excellent.
like I say, it's what he wants to do. So
Yeah.
So that's been my day today.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, Micky, is he going to be doing any front of house stuff, or is it all behind the scenes?
He'll mainly be behind the scenes. He does do part-time. We've got an amateur theatre as well that he does do box office for.
Okay.
But that's on a voluntary. That's like a voluntary.
I'm just thinking of getting us some video. That's all. We can show him off.
Yeah. I'm sure we can get some anyway, either backstage, front stage, whatever. I'm sure we'll get that. But like I say, he starts next week, so we'll see how it goes.
I've got a question for you two. I've got a question for you, Micky. Have you got any big supermarkets that are open 24 hours anywhere near you?
Yeah, Asda.
What about you,
road.
Tracey?
Yeah.
Go out and get your eggs now.
Oh, I know. I know.
Get
I
the eggs.
was saying, Best Pal came into my stream earlier. I was saying, do you know what? What happened was in my stream, somebody else came in while Best Pal was in there, and this other person said, "Would I be interested in doing the egg challenge?" And I said, "That involves me smashing eggs into my face, doesn't it?" And he said, "Yeah," and I said, "No, because we've got an egg shortage. Plus, I've just had a bath and washed my hair." And he said, "Oh, yeah, but would you consider it?" He was going on about, and I said, "Well, I don't get paid for this. If I get paid for it, I might consider it." Anyway, so then me and Best Pal were having this little conversation about eggs. And I said, "Why have we got an egg shortage?" He said, "Bird flu." I went, "Of course. Of course." So the free-range eggs are shortage of, and the battery eggs are going the same way.
We haven't actually got an egg shortage, right? Until the media decided to tell everybody that there were concerns about
It's the
eggs.
same as the shithouse rolls, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Basically, now
Same
everybody's going to
before.
go out and panic buy eggs.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I've been seeing it. Supermarkets. Like I do online grocery shopping, and there's only certain eggs that you can get now. And then there's other places that I've been hearing from people saying there's signs up in the shop saying no more eggs, or eggs out of stock now, or whatever. So I'm hearing it at ground level anyway. But then, of course, the media is now going egg shortage, and
So,
there's an egg shortage.
I'll go to the calf. I won't be able to have an egg with me fucking full English.
Well, it's not full English then, is it?
Well, if I ain't got any eggs, I'll have an omelette instead.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You remind me of my son-in-law. My son-in-law, right, is a bit of a dipshit. Okay. And he is. And he said to me the other week, he said, "What are you going to do if there's a power cut? Are you going to make a cup of tea?" And I said, "I'll use the microwave." And he said, "Good idea."
Oh dear.
Yeah, but first of all, follow for follow is actually against Twitch's terms. But secondly, it
Yes.
works out that you don't get any quality. Quality is like superhero gamers. Quality is like the guy that sticks fireworks in his ear hole. Oh, look, there he is, best pal. Right, that's quality. Quality is like Meathead, our Scottish drunk, right? These are quality people. These are the people you want. You want the chatters, the viewers, right? What you don't want is followers, because followers add nothing. They bring no quality to the stream, and they also break terms. When you do follow for follow, it is actually technically against Twitch's terms and conditions. So
Yeah.
I can't believe that you said you've been quiet, Micky. You've just spent 10 minutes telling us all about your grandson.
Exactly that. Yeah, yeah.
That's the most
He doesn't
wordy
pay
I've ever
attention,
known
does he?
you.
Must be that fucking firework in his ear hole must have sent him fucking death.
Yeah. I'm a gaming channel. What games do you play, just out of curiosity, superhero gamers? Myself, I've actually got a gaming channel. I'll give you the link to it in a minute. But I play games that nobody else plays, nobody else likes. So my games are really unique. They're very unique because no other fucker likes them. But what games you play? Because Micky really is the gamer. But while you're doing that, I'll just dig out the link to my channel.
Yeah, Mickey's the gamer. The guy sat next to me, which I can't work out which way to point, so I'm going to do that. The guy sat next to me, he's the gamer, and he's even got retro games and stuff, haven't you, Micky? And he plays also online on Discord and things with people around the world.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Mainly online. Well, mainly on Discord now. We're doing Tom Clancy's Division 2 is what we're playing at the minute. But I do several others. I even go, like you say, retro, right back to Command and Conquer, which I used to play on. That must have been the PS2, I should imagine. Yeah. But yeah, so I say play them, World of Warships, FIFA, although I've only got, I think it's 2018, my FIFA. I'll play a few. Not so much as I used to. I used to play World of Tanks, but do you realise, right, superhero, that I play, let me pull my stream up, my Steam up, and I'll be able to tell you exactly what it is. Come on, where the fuck are you? Here we go. But there's a lot of Sega games you can get that are some of the old Sega games that you can get.
Micky, me and Micky, I'm going to try and get to, when I get time next week, I'm going to try and get to play World of Warships with Micky on my stream. How'd you fancy that, Micky?
Yeah, that's no problem. We can do that. I can teach you the basics, and then you'll have to sort of learn yourself.
Yep.
I've got FIFA 22, Football Manager 22. I can't find this bloody.
If you join the Electronic Arts Club, or whatever it is their online thing is, for £19 a year, you get access to all of their games. Which is what I've got. But it's getting round to playing them all. Oh.
That's precisely why I buy the games I want on Steam, and the games I want to play, rather than paying £19 a year for something I probably won't play. I know there's some games on there that I'll play, but
I just paid it for Command and Conquer, because I looked at buying Command and Conquer. It's £19 just for Command and Conquer. But for £19, I can play all of the Command and Conquer series. So that's the only reason I did it for, Micky.
I've got 4 of them. But yeah, there is an emulator where you can play all the old Sega games.
I hope Best Pal took the fireworks out of his ear before he went for his interview.
Can you imagine it? Have the brick out of his head. Best Pal, you are never ever going to live that one down. The fireworks one.
The bin men are going on strike here next week.
Everybody's going on strike. Nurses, the lot.
Yeah, bin men here are going on strike next week. Mind you, they haven't had a pay rise for about 4 years. They went all through the pandemic, taking away people's shit and snotty fucking face masks and all that people are chucking in the bins and that, and didn't get a pay rise. I think they well deserve one. you can find Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics. It's got all the old Sega and Genesis, if you like, old things like Streets of Rage and Gunstar Heroes, Alex Kidd, all the old stuff that we used to play.
Alex Kidd, just remembering.
Yeah,
'Cause
Sonic.
that was the other one.
It's like an emulator. Sonic and Knuckles, you know, all them sort of things. Streets of Rage, you know, and like I say, it's just an emulator. It's real cool. I know now and again, sort of a bit nostalgic. Go and play one of them. Reminds me of when I used to play with my son when he was little.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I always liked the Myst games. You know, the you had to work out the little puzzles and things and to get to the next level. And I bought the version like online. You can it's probably like an emulator again, and it was like original graphics type thing. And I only managed to do the first the first, what do you call it, screen, you know, the first adventure, because that was it. My computer that I had at the time broke, and then by the time I got a new computer, I'd forgotten all about it. And Micky's wandered off. Oh, bye, Micky.
I thought I had my Mega Drive down here, but it must be up in the bedroom. I've still got an old Sega Mega Drive kicking about.
Yeah, I've got one in the cupboard and I'm not getting it out now. Superhero Gamer said, I never had a Sega and I like playing on the actual old console. That's lovely about it, isn't it? Best Pal says, people so negative this year, predicting England won't get out the group stages in the World Cup. That brings me on to fake
Well,
fans.
I don't think they should be freaking going in the first place, but...
Well, that gets me onto fake fans, because I saw today that there appears to have been staging of groups of fake fans that apparently are England fans singing "It's Coming Home" and that, waving like England banners and things like this, and they look surprisingly like Saudi Arabians to me.
Well, it's funny enough, Tracey, it's not just the English fans. I've seen Brazilian fans, and there's quite several different nations that they've all been doing the same. And funny enough, they all look like the same people.
They've hired a group of actors.
It's called Rent a Crowd, I think.
That's it.
I think England are going to get out of the group. I think England stand a good chance of actually winning the World Cup. So there you go. I'm not being negative, and we're quite looking forward to it, because on this stream we will be focusing on the World Cup, and we will be giving running commentaries on the matches that are playing when we're streaming. So although we won't be able to put the stream up because that's copyright, but we'll be doing that. We've decided we're going to do that, and we might even change our times to do it. Although I think they'll be, if the match is 7 p.m. matches kicking off, they'll still be playing about now. But I think we might have to start earlier for doing it. But it all starts on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Although half of me thinks that I shouldn't be watching it because it's in Qatar.
Yeah.
But the other half, I've got to support England.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact it's in Qatar. It's in Qatar. You might learn something. I mean, Tracey reckons she knows the offside rule. I don't believe her for 1 minute. So I'm going to make her explain it on air, live. All right? I think she thinks the offside rule is when she's told to get out of the kitchen.
Oh, I know what the offside rule is. I explained it to Andy.
Go on then, what is the offside rule?
I don't think referees know what the offside rule is.
When the ball gets kicked towards the goal...
No.
No.
No, you got that wrong for a start. So you don't know the offside rule.
Go on then.
It's when the ball is passed forward of the last defender to an attacker. If the attacker is past the last defender when the ball is passed, it's offside. Don't matter which direction it's going. But if the attacker is past the last defender, it's offside. At the moment the ball's passed. See? That's the offside rule. Very simple. Isn't it, Micky?
Yep.
Okay.
No matter which direction they're going, it's if the ball is passed to an attacker that is past the last defender. The whole point of the offside rule is to stop goal hanging.
Right, okay.
And that's why you'll see them in an offside trap when they've usually got a back four. As an attacker's coming forward, you'll see the back four run forward. What they're doing is they're not trying to get the ball, they're trying to catch the attacker in an offside trap. Because if he passes them and the ball is then passed to him, he's offside. But if the ball is starting to be passed before he's passed the attacker, he's not offside.
Yeah, if it's played before he passes
Yep.
the last defender, then he's not offside.
He's not offside. He's only offside if at the point the ball is passed, he's passed the last attacker.
Sounds like a convoluted way of explaining exactly what I was going to say, but never
Well,
mind.
of course you'd say that.
What have to do with the goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going that way. It's going
Well,
towards.
there's a goal each end.
There's a goal each end.
Yeah. But if
It doesn't matter. If all of the other team are on this side, are on right in your goal, and he passes the ball sideways instead of towards the goal, he could still be offside if he's passed the last defender at the moment the ball is played. No matter which direction the ball's going.
okay.
Look at that look of confusion on her face.
It's so simple, the offside rule. It's so simple.
He just made it.
You can
he
play
made
it
it really
sideways, you don't have to play it towards the goal.
No, but it's going in a. All right.
You can play a ball
Played
sideways.
forward. It's played forward of the last defender.
As long as that attacker isn't forward of the last defender at the moment the ball is passed, he's offside.
And that is the short version that I was going
Well,
to.
yeah,
give,
you
but not
said
quite
if he's
so.
aiming, he's going towards the goal. That's not necessarily so. They do pass across.
It's heading in. It's heading that way. I don't mean actually attacking, like going for the goal.
This is the problem, Micky, isn't it? They say they understand the offside rule, but they really don't.
Okay.
Look at the sulk. Look at the sulk. Oh. Come on.
I understand the offside rule. It's just I wouldn't have used Steve's words for
Right,
it.
okay.
So
What you mean is you understand the offside rule, you just find it difficult to explain it.
It take a
in
90.
Steve's words.
It would take a 90 minutes to explain it. By which time the match is over.
No, I just understand
Oh no, I wasn't. No, we won't even go on to indirect free kicks.
when they say it's offside and I can see that it's offside and to how I understand offside is, then that's great. That's offside.
Yes.
Yeah. Unless it's offside and you don't understand it.
Thank you, Neat.
Oh.
Okay. Let's all right, Nate. Come on, Tracey. Let's have your full explanation of the offside rule.
No, it's all right. You mansplained it perfectly well to me. Thank you very much.
Oh dear.
And you understand about direct and indirect free kicks, don't you, Tracey?
Oh, of course I do. Yeah.
Come on then.
No. Feel free.
No.
You can't score from an indirect free kick unless it touches another player.
Somebody at the pub once said to me, "Can you explain Einstein's special theory of relativity?" And I looked at him and said, "Yes," and walked away. Exactly what you're doing, isn't it?
I've done things like that. Feels like this conversation is relegated.
Oh dear.
But we're switching.
It's a perfect example of mansplaining.
Yeah. But for Monday, I'm not sure who's playing Monday. Let's have a quick look and see who's playing Monday. It'll be the 7 PM match, so let's see who's playing Monday.
England versus Iran. Cool deal.
United
What
States
are they
versus
playing?
it's a home team playing. United States versus Wales. Kick off 7 o'clock.
Oh, that'd be good.
All right,
The Welsh team.
Welsh team. Yep.
Oh, Woody!
Hello, Woody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's
Thank you for
ready to
bringing
go.
your viewers with us.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing
Hello,
your
Matt.
viewers. Yeah. Thank you. Hello, Woody's viewers. Yeah. You've
Good
just
on you.
missed.
Matt.
You've just missed Tracey explaining the offside rule.
Or not.
And I did it so well.
You
Hello,
did it
mate.
so well, yeah.
Hi, Lila.
Oh dear.
Hey, the king. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, yeah.
Hi, Roy.
Little
Good evening, all.
little Eden, 1-1-1-1. How we doing? Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear.
Guess
Right.
my little Norfolk pal must have feeling lonely. He's had to bring other people with him.
Yeah,
no,
he
It's
has
the
to be
Lowestoft
recognised.
Bridge.
Yeah.
We thought. See, somebody knows what bridge it is.
There was Steve saying no one's going to know what it is, and you all do. Look. Look, that's what it was. They went, look, is that Lowestoft Bridge? We
Because
need
he comes
to
from Norwich
Yeah.
for his sins.
Right, we've
Exactly
got,
what I said. It's more often in that position than it is down. That's it. But we are having a new one built now, so it's well, yeah. I've been here
Thank
since.
you for following, Riper.
we've got coming back to what we're saying on Monday. We've got England playing Iran at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. And we've got United States versus Wales at 7 o'clock kickoff. So it will be the United States versus Wales match. If it runs, it won't run to extra time. So we'll be catching it about the start of the second half, I think, if we stream at normal time. Second half should start about 8:30, shouldn't it, Micky? So no, we'll be catching it halfway. We'll be catching it towards the end. It'll be about 15 minutes left, but we can analyse the matches anyway. We've got.
We should really be rooting for them because I read somewhere that this is like it's taken 64 years for them to get to the World Cup.
I'm going to be rooting for Wales.
So no, I'm just saying like England just generally. I know you will, but I'm just saying generally we should be going. My God, we've got another one of the British Isles there.
One of the home nations.
Yeah.
The only match I won't be rooting for them is when they play England.
No, I know that's going to be
That's going to be hell in this house.
Actually, the new bridge is supposed to open next year, I believe, Nat. But I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah.
Have they even started building it?
Yeah, they put the first section in. All the piers are in. They put the first section in probably a fortnight ago. Chicken.
No,
That's
it's not. No,
cock.
that's a cock. That's a
cock.
And his name
we
is
call
Matt.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
all
call
right.
it Matt.
See if you can work out why we've got a cock called Matt. But that's his name, Matt.
Give you a clue. He's in the jungle.
Yeah, that's a clue. He's in the jungle. Right. So that's Matt. That's our mascot. Okay.
Yeah.
Carry on, Micky. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes,
pal. We were going to talk about that, but I believe it was, from what I understand from NATO officials, it was a NATO-supplied weapon that was fired at Russian missiles incoming. So, yeah. It was an anti-missile missile that I don't know whether it missed and crashed into Poland or whether it was fragments of it. The background there is Lowestoft Harbour. Look, we normally we had London last week, which is where the other two guys are from. I live in Lowestoft. So they asked, what background should we have? I said, put Lowestoft Harbour in. So that's what that is, Lowestoft Harbour.
And if you don't know where Lowestoft is, it's
in the arsehole of Britain.
Yeah, it's the most easterly town. When you look on the map of Britain, it's the most easterly.
It's the most easterly point in Britain, yeah.
So yeah, apparently it was a mistake. Not the background, the weapon.
From what I understand, I mean, first off, they blamed the Russians for a missile that went astray, but since they've analysed it, and from what I've been reading, and not on Facebook or Wikipedia, but on news sites, NATO are now saying they believe it's a NATO missile that was launched against a Russian incoming missile. So it is a boil on the arse of Britain. You know, I don't actually come from here, Nat, but I married a local girl, and once you marry a local girl, they get your fingers into you. You're stuck here.
Oh yeah.
It's like being.
She gets her fingers into
I don't
you,
know if
does
you
she?
remember the program The Prisoner. It's like fucking that.
Does she get her fingers into you, does she, Micky?
Oh, she did. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did, mate. She did, yeah.
With a
Well,
rubber
nothing
glove.
like a bit of prostate massage. Nothing wrong with a bit of prostate massage. Hey?
Now that you've moved this around, I can't work it out.
You said change things, so I moved you around.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying it's confused me now because I can't work out which way to lean. I can't lean towards Micky and make rude gestures.
It's a good job I don't put you in a barrel and tell you to piss in a corner, then, isn't it?
Yeah,
Christ, that
exactly.
confuse you.
I was just thinking exactly that.
What?
Huh?
About pissing in a barrel in the
I
corner?
said it's a good job they don't put you in a barrel and tell you to piss in the corner, because that would really confuse you, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
no, I heard that, and then Steve said I was thinking exactly that. I was like, Jesus, what are the odds of you both at the same time?
Oh dear.
Best pal says, Micky, it could be worse. You could be from Milton Keynes.
Oh no.
I think Milton Keynes is younger than Micky, so there's no way that could have happened. So yes, thankfully it wasn't. It doesn't look like it's the start of World War III. So
Yeah.
I think, you know, when it happened, I just get the feeling that even Putin was sitting there going, "Shit, that was not us."
Yep.
Yeah, that was. I must admit, I think the world's collective arsehole must have gone 9 bob threepenny bit, when the news first broke on that, because as they say, an
Twitter
attack on.
exploded.
Go on.
Twitter went nuts.
Yeah.
I looked on Twitter to see, because after you said, you know, seen what's happening, and oh, lovely, that's just what we want. Yeah, do you know what? That looks like crap, and I'm sure that most of the Britain would love to do that to him.
What about Elon Musk? What's he been up to now?
Oh, Elon Musk.
Wait, is it Elon or Elon?
Elon.
See, even that says it's how Micky and Tracey say it. Elon.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on then.
No, I've forgotten now. What was it that made me think of the? Oh yes, no. There was the other thing that I saw on Twitter in between all the World War III exploding and stuff. Was that he's some kind of well-respected person, like an analyst or whatever, basically saying that within the week Twitter will collapse. And so I just wondered what you guys thought of this. And also the other thing was that what people were saying to this was like, okay, why would a guy spend $44 billion having to borrow some of that just to destroy a platform? So
do you know what I find? Do you know what I find strange about Twitter, right? And all this business with Elon Musk. The thing I find strange about it is people on Twitter are trying to tell the world's richest man how to run a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, how does that work?
No, I know. I'm just seeing if I can find.
Well, not as a not a Twitter user. I have got an account, but I don't use it. He seems to be doing a good job of running it into the ground at the minute. Not that I know how to run a business, but you can certainly see that since he took over, there's more and more fucking trolls and more God knows what else coming out. More and more bullshit. But like I say, who am I to tell him how to run his business? If you want to run it into the ground, let him run it into the ground.
Indeed.
And we've got other thing. I'm just looking on Twitter now. What's being spoken about? And today, Elon Musk says he plans to find someone to replace him as acting CEO of Twitter.
All right. Sorry, carry on.
No. And other ones was saying about how he's oh no, it's not that one. Where's me? I've lost my window. Other reports were saying about that he's telling his workers to work longer hours or be fired or something. It's just
no working from home. I mean, the work you do on Twitter, you can do at fucking home. You can do it in a freaking pub, can't you? Really? It's all online. I think it's great turning into a meme, to be fair. And to answer Nat's question, I have tea in the morning and coffee in the afternoon.
I have the exact opposite. I have coffee in the morning throughout most of the day, and sometimes about 8 o'clock I'll switch over to tea if I feel like it, but most of the time I drink coffee. I prefer coffee. I drink my coffee black, no sugar. I quite enjoy coffee. So there you go. That's my thing. Answering your question. Tracey, what about you?
Sorry, I was trying to find what was the question? Wait a minute. Sorry.
Tea or coffee?
Sorry.
Simple question.
Tea or coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not really a drinker of either, but I'll have a coffee. I do like a nice cappuccino. When
Yorkshire
you go to
tea, best pal. Yorkshire tea.
Oh, there you go. Coffee in the morning, about 10 mugs of black tea during the rest of the day. Was it you that drink? Who is it? I can't. One of you two drinks lots of tea or coffee?
I drink coffee mostly, and then swap over to tea in the early evening. But right now, I'm on coffee still.
I like black tea with a slice of lemon now and again.
That does sound.
It's not very often.
Are you guys single, ready to mingle? I think we're all married, aren't we?
No, I'm not married.
No, I think we're all with someone, though, aren't we?
I'm not married, but I'm with somebody. Yeah. I think Elon Musk is a bit of a twat, if I'm actually honest. And it's unfortunate that he's the world's richest man. But there we go. He just is.
Hello, Sky.
No, I think he's a twat. I mean, he didn't. I would have a lot of respect for him if he actually made the money, but he didn't. He came from money, didn't he? He inherited. His father was a very rich man, so he just made some clever investments with the money. I mean, if you've got the money, you make clever investments. Nat
Green, I have no idea. Maybe it's the image we give out.
yeah.
Lots of people thought me and Micky were married at first, and lots of people would thought that me and Micky were in the same room sitting on each other's lap at one point. So it does sound like an energy company.
How come I'm not married? I tried marriage twice, and I come to the conclusion I'm completely shit at it. That's why I'm not married. And because I'm not married, this is the longest relationship I've ever had.
Yeah, so who needs marriage, and we're into 20?
Yeah, who needs marriage? Yeah, who needs marriage? So it's now the longest relationship I've ever had because I'm not married. So there you go. For some reason, my fans aren't working.
The guy next to me is Micky. He's most certainly married.
Yeah.
And he's not missing out on anything.
Yeah,
That's it. Best pal thought that me and Micky were siblings. Other people have thought that I was a niece of two uncles. There's also been people come in and say 2.5 men. So clearly, I'm the half.
Tracey, what's this about? What's this about fake fans?
We've spoken about that.
Are we?
Yeah. They rent a crowd.
Rent a crowd, yeah.
Basically, rent a mob. The Qatar. It's clear that because right in the news, there's been crowds of people holding up not just England flags, but let's say there's like a group of England supporters, but they all look like Saudi Arabians singing "It's Coming Home" and waving the flags.
But getting the fucking words wrong. They didn't even sing it properly.
And then the same people are seen supporting Brazil. And then the same, and none of them look. I mean, what they're trying to say is, they're expats who live there now, but they all look Saudi Arabian, and they're all men as well. So
there's no women in Qatar.
Yeah, no. Oh God.
They're all men because there's no women in Qatar. There's no women in Qatar, and homosexuality is banned. This is why they're all frustrated.
I saw. It wasn't a tweet. It was on Facebook. Somebody had replied to this fake fans thing, saying about how backward that Saudi Arabia was, and someone said, "No, they respect women. They're not allowed to look at women, and they're not allowed to such and such women, and all this kind of stuff." And it's like, yeah, well, that's why they keep the women indoors, because no other man is ever allowed to look at them. So tell me, how is that freedom for women?
How did we get from Qatar to Saudi Arabia?
Something about my grandson earlier. And
that's me getting completely the wrong place.
Right, okay.
About my grandson earlier and how he'd got this job.
Nice to meet you too, superhero gamers. Come and say hi when you're back.
Thank you.
I just had a message off him. He said he's had the best experience tonight joining the team at BBC Norfolk, learning all about the equipment and get to join them for their radio broadcasting of this week's The Social.
Oh
It's
my
where
God!
young people are talking about life today, issues, features, fun, and great music. It was great fun. and Can't wait to go back. Well, he was actually interviewed on that programme last week, and they invited him to the studio to see how it was all done.
Okay.
So that's where he's been tonight.
Right. Did he meet someone called Ben?
No.
My sister's friend works for BBC Norwich, BBC Norfolk, something like that.
I forget what the name is, but
yeah.
It's a woman. But yeah. See you later, superhero. But yeah, yeah. I thought that was quite a nice touch. But because he was interviewed by him last week, and that is on BBC Sound. He was invited to the studio tonight, to see how it was all done and work behind the mic. That was great.
Look, Best Pal said he wondered why Micky wasn't talking. Tonight is the wordiest Micky's ever been.
That's because I'm a proud granddad. I'm a proud granddad.
No, absolutely. So you should be. Bring it on. Let's have the video. Let's have the video.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm really chuffed.
Oh yeah, it's brilliant. That's excellent. Oh yeah, he may well have met my sister's friend, like I said. So, what's the EasyJet reference? Oh, by EasyJet. Yeah, Nat Green says, let's put it this way. It looks like Qatar have paid the population of Watford to go out there.
So, Mark, are you going to be streaming during the World Cup matches? Are you going to be watching matches or streaming during the matches? Just out of curiosity.
Is he? Wasn't he in Hungary or somewhere? Mark, is he back from Hungary or wherever?
I'm going to ask him about that in a minute. Yeah, I know he's gone to Hungary. I was going to ask him about that in a minute.
Somewhere.
He might still be in Hungary now. But I just wondered what you're going to do with the football. So, yeah, so on Sunday, Monday is our next stream, isn't it? So Monday we'll be analysing the England-Iran match and hopefully giving a bit of running commentary on the America-Wales match. But I've got a funny feeling, 9:45, I've got a funny feeling that's exactly when the match ends. What have you got? You've got 90 minutes, so that's 7 o'clock kick-off, that's 8:30, 15 minutes half-time. Yeah, the match ends before we even come on the stream, Micky.
Yeah. Yeah.
So... Now, I asked Tracey how she got from Qatar to Saudi Arabia in the conversation. I know how you get from Qatar to Saudi Arabia, you walk. But I asked her how she got, and she was going on about Saudi Arabia. We were talking about Qatar.
Take a camel.
All right, yeah. Do you know what it was? It was because Twitter was.
It was Prague. It was in Prague. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
It was wherever I'd read it was they'd said that it's
Fucking hell, that. Oh dear.
He's waiting, Nat. He's waiting.
You should see my room. In fact, you can see my room. I just realised you can see my room. Hang on. You should see my fucking electrical equipment I've got in here. I got banned from Facebook for no reason at all. Is he going to redeem this bloody hat thing or not?
No, he's redeemed no cursing, and you've already broken it.
Oh, fuck that.
See, look what he's put. I knew Micky would fail straight away. What is that about?
There you go. That's how it is in here. That's all the electrical equipment I've got going.
Oh, right. There you go.
There you go. So
you know, I've got my PC under my desk and my legs are freezing.
Oh, it's because it blows the air out. I get that as well.
Yeah.
My knees seize up because it's got such a good coolant on it.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm rendering a video and it's just like blowing all this cold air out on me.
Yeah, my PC's on the floor and it's blowing up my trouser leg. I've got a really cold cock. But it's up here I'm sweating.
That's his excuse for having a small one, Trace. He reckons it's
exactly.
cold air shrinking it.
Yeah. That's it.
There's my fan just there blowing on me.
Oh dear. I did a really good screen grab.
See, change the subject. totally. I see that Trump has today said that he's going to run for president again next time.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else saw that. I thought, oh dear.
I saw that. That was almost in the title, the stream title,
Oh,
and I was
dear.
going to put Donald Trump and then put an orange next to it. It's almost in there. Looks like a cab office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he does on the side.
I've got 2 computers, 4 monitors, and a fuck off big key light, chucking out watts of power. But yeah, this is mission control, mate. Mission control.
So yeah, I saw
And
that
that's
he was
his-
funny.
That's his little blind on the left, isn't it, Tracy?
Oh my god, that was so funny. Is that your window? Is that an air vent?
Is that an air vent? Yeah. It's just
Fucking
fucking-
just the sound drawers to keep all my bits in. It does look like a vent though. It looks like an industrial vent.
That
it's a little
is,
blind.
it's drawers.
We know. That's all right. Do you remember that? Here.
It's drawers. Where I keep things.
Oh, dear.
There you go.
He's gonna find that he didn't realise he had.
Window's over there. That's the window where the blind is. Look, if I lift that up, you can see. There's the window there.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the fucking blinds broke. Oh, I don't believe this. Oh, fuck's sake. That's it. Right. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right. Fuck's sake. Nothing ever goes right when I'm streaming, does it? Never goes right when I'm streaming. Fuck all ever goes
I
right.
don't know what you walked in on, Mincy. Steve's having a fight with the blind on the I think the blind. Oh dear.
Oh my god! I was in the middle of saying I had no idea that was a blind. All this time I thought it was a wall, and then he started fighting with it. Oh, dear.
I think the blind won. By technical knockout there. Oh dear, I shouldn't laugh too much, it makes me bloody cough.
I only thought that the whole thing was just going to crack
Got
down.
cracking down, yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, Nat, he had a fight with his blind, and oh, that may end up being a clip at some point. Oh,
You're going to clip that, aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm
I hope
gonna
so.
see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can do it now, just so that people in the stream can see it.
Okay.
Oh,
How embarrassing.
it's just. Oh, it was so funny.
Not for me,
mate,
it wasn't.
Yeah, but you're here to entertain your audience, and you certainly did that.
Okay. At least I kept my clothes on.
This is true.
That says, I see the no cursing lasted long as well.
Oh, fuck that, yeah.
Thank you, Minxie. Like I put in my description, small hands, big laugh. Oh dear.
Anyway,
Oh.
I've just got to nip to the loo, people.
Off you go then.
It's incontinence with all this laughing, I think.
And the air from your computer blowing up your leg.
Yes.
I'll have to clip that up and put it into the Discord so that you guys can see what I was laughing at. I'm sorry, it was just the way that the more frustrated he got, the more the blind fought back. Oh, bless you, Minxie. I seriously, I laughed so much doing this stream that it's surprising that I'm not incontinent yet. I say that regularly because sometimes I'm laughing. You know when something catches you out and you think, oh, I better clench before I carry on laughing.
I'm glad we make people laugh. That's the important thing. I've been noticing you've stopped pixelating, and you haven't been zooming in and out.
I know. I was getting very dizzy zooming in and out the other way. Steve looks really amused.
To be honest, Nat, I'm having a problem smiling and laughing today because I've been to the dentist this afternoon and I've had my new dentures fitted, and they're actually a bit painful in my mouth. And I'm trying to wear my new dentures in, so guffaws of laughter are out at the moment because that hurts. I'm actually wearing my new dentures in. Oh yeah, but I am amused. I enjoy this stream. It cracks me up.
You can tell, can't you? Look, everyone, can't you tell? He's internally hysterical.
I am. I'm laughing my tits off. You can see. I'm laughing my tits off. Look.
He's got chocolate. Why is there a giant cock? That's not a nice way to talk about Steve.
That is our mascot, and it's called Matt.
Oh, I love a twirl. Yeah. I love a twirl.
Oh,
and yeah,
Micky,
our mascot is Matt.
I'm saving mine for tonight for when you next got chocolate. Look what I've got. You're going to be so jealous.
I bet it's a massive bar. Oh, a Freddo!
I've got a Freddo. I've got a Freddo.
Oh, you went completely out of focus then.
That's because it was focusing on the Freddo. Look.
Ah.
I've got a Freddo.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I've gone out of focus again. Yeah. So, does that explain why we've got a giant cock there, Minxie? I mean, you have to be English, you have to be British, and understand why we've called our giant cock Matt. Is that Star Wars?
That's a Freddo.
That's a Freddo. Well done.
They used to be 10p, you know. They used to be 10p, you know. You're bloody 27p now.
5p.
25p. Oh,
5p. They used to be 5p.
Yeah. I used to get my kids sweets, and I used to get the 10p bag of something like Space Raiders and a Freddo after school, and it cost me like 15p, obviously, or whatever.
I'm glad you got it, Mixie. Exactly right. That's why we've got a mascot called Matt.
Yep. Nat Green says, oh dear. It's up to you guys if you want to have that one.
That's an old one.
It is an old one, Nat Green. It's been held by the moderators.
Oh, I think we'll deny it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Nat. It's an old one. It's a good one, but it's just a little bit too dodgy for Twitch.
We're not allowed to say bum. You can say bum.
You can say bum. Well.
You can't say which direction that you want this bum to go in.
Well, we get the joke about the careless whisper.
Yeah. We saw it and we enjoyed it. There we go. That was the main thing.
I'm going to have to take my dentures out. It's hurting too much.
Now,
now,
if you typed arse in, we'd have probably allowed it. Oh, I'm on a break again. Oh, no. Woody's on a break.
Yeah, Steve's taking his teeth out, so you're on a break.
What do you want, Bubba? What do you want? You want to come and say hello to people?
Oh, come on, Millie.
Come on, then.
There we go. Look at the Bubba. Look at the doggy. Oh, there we
Who's that?
go.
Who's that?
Hello.
Who's that?
I know wants to look at you. I love my daddy. Millie. Hello. Oh. Hello. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'll see if I can get that clipped for you. That was a really nice look at the camera then. There you go.
She's wondering where the sound's coming from. That's why she's looking around. She can hear people, but she can't see them, and it confuses her.
Brown and no.
Little Bubba.
Maybe she's scared and thinking that they're in the garden. That's the main thing.
You're after my chocolate, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what it is.
You're after my chocolate, are you? Yeah.
There you go.
She's upstairs in bed till she heard the kettle. Then she comes down.
Oh.
But I normally give her she has a rich tea about this time of night.
Oh, that's so cute.
So,
So
Susie,
she had the cat.
here's a kettle, and there she is for a rich tea.
How old is she again?
Hey?
How old is she?
She's 9.
9. Yeah, I can never remember. Oh look,
9, isn't
I
it?
do love a little scruff bag doggy. Oh, they're so sweet. So it's the eyebrows. Look at her eyebrows.
I know she gets clipped every 3 months, but they grow so quick.
Oh.
I mean, if I let her hair grow really long, she gets really shaggy, which I like. But
Yeah.
Donna doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, she gets the old hair over there, you know,
Yeah.
a little quiff. But
Oh, little 80s style, new romantic.
yeah, but she, the wife don't like it, so does she? Mummy don't like it. Does she?
No.
Eh?
Binksy, whip your teeth out. That sounds like something that you're going to say to Mark on Saturday. Whip your teeth out, love. Polly down there.
Can I go down? Are you all right sitting there? Hmm?
I'm a famous doggy. I'm a Twitch dog.
Right there. Yeah.
Oh, and the ear eyebrow.
She's off.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
She's off.
I don't know, Micky. I was saying about the Mark's ear eyebrow. Mark shaves his head, and he shaved all his head one night, and then realised that he had left a bit behind his ear. So everyone on stream was calling it his ear eyebrow. That was so funny. He kept showing it, going, look, it was all bald apart from his ear eyebrow. It's an earbrow.
I'm sure I remember Minxie putting makeup on him.
Yes, that was oh god, that was about 3 months ago.
Yeah,
I think.
it was ages
One of
ago.
our early streams.
Yeah. I did laugh at that.
Yeah. That was even before the rumour had started that you do other things on a Saturday night.
Come on, we all go out. Hang on, I've got to let the dog out.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was. I remember the stream. What did we talk about on stream? On the Woody stream, we were saying about Steve was using makeup to take the shine off, the glare off him.
Yeah.
And Minxie and Mark had been in the chat, and then Mark went live, and Steve was watching it while we were streaming. Steve was watching Mark's stream, going, his girlfriend's putting makeup on him live on stream. Do you remember if you got many viewers that night or that time when you put the makeup on? Because I mean, if it pushes his view numbers up, I would do it. I'd be doing it every week.
I'm back.
Didn't have the right. Oh, welcome back, Steve.
Who was asking about the drink? There you go. Look, coffee. Black coffee.
Best pal, I think it was.
Oh, black coffee. Oh, that was painful. Micky will get that. That was painful. I had to take them out. I've been wearing them since 11 o'clock this morning, Micky. And I was at the stage where even if I moved my teeth, they started to hurt. So, ow.
What do you want?
Oh,
What do you want?
that's the trouble with dentures. If they carry on hurting, I'll just stop wearing them.
Yeah, and then your gums shrink and then they don't fit when you do
Yeah, no,
wear
so
them.
I'll put them to soak now, so. Because I can do this now, look.
It's all gone now.
Walkies!
It's actually
Walkies!
bloody chocolate.
Walkies! Want to go walkies? God, I'll tell you what, when I had my German Shepherd and my Border Collie, if somebody shouted out on stream, want to go walkies, they'd be barking their heads off. Want to go walkies?
She's so placid. She's
Oh, she seemed lovely. She seemed lovely and calm and nice tempered. That's what I was thinking. The word that I was going for.
Oh,
Matt, why you keep coming up? Why you keep coming up? Yeah.
Oh, kisses for Daddy. Put it all in the post. It's not one of those big kegs that you were walking around Lewisham with that time, where you got absolutely off your face.
Go on in.
so how was Prague, Mark? You haven't told us. You haven't told us how Prague was.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, you tell us how Prague was.
He's told me.
Oh.
How was Prague, Mark? Oh, Oh, do you remember, Minxie? Me and you, I was just going, oh my God, I just, he's walked away from his stuff, he's left his stuff. Oh dear. I know we've done that a couple of times anyway, but, Mr. Mad Mark has put a dog barking. There you go. That was Prague. Oh, don't. Fruit and nut. Who's going to start with fruit and
Oh,
nut?
you bastard. I love that stuff.
That was it, Minxie. Yes, it was like we were typing and trying to get his attention because he was. Oh, that was just. And then he managed to get home somehow. No. Anyway, Prague was amazing, Mad Mark says.
Good. Glad you enjoyed it. Did you stream from Prague?
No, Mark did stream from Prague because I managed to catch a couple of the live streams, and I thought it looked quite. What I saw, I thought it looked quite a lot like Central London.
What, Tower Hamlets?
No, Central London. You know, like no, the type of buildings were sort of like the type of buildings that you see in like Regent Street and Oxford Street and stuff like that. They kind of the building frontage and that.
I think a lot of European modern cities look very similar.
Mm. Oh, look at you eating chocolate. I haven't had chocolate for ages.
Well, blame him.
Don't blame me. What are you blaming me for? Just because I wanted a Twix. I also had to eat Freddo as well.
What is a Twix? So you had a twirl? That does not make sense.
It was a twirl, yeah.
Then he had a Freddo.
Tracey, there's 2 fingers in both of them.
Just the 2?
Just the 2.
Oh, dear.
I've got.
That was it. Yes, I remember you saying now because I was, 2 fingers is all you need. Minxie's got it.
Might be for you, Minxie. Might be for you. Others need more.
Oh, you're quite happy with just 2 fingers, are you, Mixie?
Yeah, one in the pink, one in the stink.
Oh, like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm with you.
Pick me up like a bowling ball. Yeah, 2 fingers does the job.
Well, if 2 fingers is
No,
enough,
right.
fisting must frighten the fuck out of you.
Right, I'll say that again. 2 fingers.
If 2 fingers is enough, fisting must frighten the fuck out of you.
Oh, that just the thought of it makes me clench. It depends which hole. Oh. And how much anusol or germaloids that's being used?
No, I've given up with the blind.
No more fighting with blinds, but we're on to pornographic chat now by the sounds of it. Oh, it's not pornographic though.
Oh.
That's dyslexic. It's called fishing. There you go. It's fishing. Fishing. Mark's going fishing.
Oh.
Minxie might be doing something completely different, but he's having a fish.
I thought Mark meant he was going fisting. I'm sorry. That just.
He's got his rod out and everything.
Oh dear.
They're looking for the fish.
On the way back from the dentist, we got a baker's in the high street, proper baker's. I bought a lovely big farmhouse, lovely crusty farmhouse. And I had tomato soup with big door stops for my lunch.
Fucking love them.
But,
Big old door stops.
sorry, Nick?
Nice bowl of stew with a big old door stop.
Yeah,
Nice.
well, when I finish this stream, I'm going to go into the kitchen. I'm going to cut off 2 fucking great big door stops. I'm going to absolutely smother them in butter. And I'm going to fill them with ham and cheese.
Mm.
Is it American cheese?
No. Actually, it might be plastic cheese. We might have plastic cheese in the fridge. So I might use that.
It might be American cheese then. Oh, I love butter as well. Proper real butter. The one that's only got 2 ingredients in, and that's butter and salt.
I've since I had my I don't know if you guys know, Mark, but 5 weeks ago I had to have emergency surgery to have my gallbladder out. My gallbladder burst, which is handy because I was in hospital at the time, and I really was. I was in hospital and my gallbladder burst, so I had to have emergency surgery to have my gallbladder removed. Well, since I've had my gallbladder removed, that was 5 weeks ago. Since I've had my gallbladder removed, I'm on a restrictive diet, and I can't have anything with more than 5% fat. So I've had to give up a couple of things like blue milk. I'm now on green milk. I can't go to red milk. That's just coloured water. And I've given up real butter, which I really enjoy. But I've gone to Anchor Spreadable, which is actually quite nice. It gets there. It's 70% butter, but it gets there. After a while, you think it is butter. So it's something that I'm missing. But I really do love real butter. And if you've ever seen A Streetcar Named Desire, you'll understand why every time someone mentions butter, I always snigger. Tracey's sitting there doing that to me.
Before, it wasn't A Streetcar Named Desire, it was the other one.
The Last Tango?
That's the one, I think, yeah.
All right, okay, yeah.
Because one of the viewers pulled us up.
Yeah.
We were like, wait.
Last Tango in Paris, wasn't it? Is that what it's called?
I think it's that one, yeah.
Well, they used butter instead of KY for a bit of bum sex.
Oh, nice.
Back to the butty hole again.
And which wasn't bad for a 1960s film. We actually discussed bum sex in a 1960s film. It was very forward.
He says, I'm doing a health thing, avoiding butter, but butter on toast is one of my most favourite ever things. Oh, God,
Yeah.
yes. Bread is the deliverer of butter to the face. Oh. And then I looked where a bit of spit will do, and I was thinking, spit on toast? And I realised you're not talking about that anymore.
No. But yeah, I've had to give up butter. I've had to give up lots of things. I refuse to give up bacon though, but we've changed that. I'm now having it done in the air fryer rather than fried. Even my full English breakfast has changed. My full English breakfast now is completely grilled, apart from the eggs.
Stuck it in your air fryer.
Hey?
Cook it in your air fryer.
Can't cook an egg in an air fryer, you twat. It falls through the grate.
Not your egg, your fucking rest of your breakfast, you knob.
That's what he said.
It falls through the gap in the railing.
We make omelettes in ours.
We make omelettes in ours as well, yeah.
We make omelettes.
I do like a proper fried egg,
chops up
Micky.
smoked sausage, breaks up some hash browns, mixes up your eggs and your milk and that, chucks it in the air fryer, all together. Lovely.
Yeah, well, they're in their 60s, Mad Mark. So
You need to have watched Last Tango in Paris to have understood. It was a film starring Marlon Brando, and it was made in the 1960s, and the film actually covered some aspects of sex which weren't discussed in the 1960s, which was bum sex, where they were using butter as lube. But you'd only know about it if you knew what bum sex was, because they didn't actually say that. But if you'd seen the film, you'd know, right? You can't really explain it. If you'd seen the film, you'd know.
I've never seen it.
I have. It's actually a shit film, Micky, but it was one of those ones you have to watch. Yeah, it's a classic scene.
I watch bum sex.
Don't you? Well, what do you watch on Pornhub
I've
then?
seen it, but I haven't never seen it, no.
But it's a classic scene.
I don't spend as much time on Pornhub as you do.
Yeah, I've only watched it for the well, I've seen the whole film, but yeah, the bum butter is a classic scene.
From bum butter to bum gravy.
Yeah.
So.
Oh.
Yes, I went there.
But the reason I don't air fry my eggs, Micky, is because I like my eggs sunny side up and runny. And you can't really. The only way to get them sunny side up and runny is for.
So what you do? Just crack the fucking yolk on the plate.
Basically, yeah. No, I put it. I fry it, and then I cook them properly, and then I like to dip me sausage in the egg.
I can honestly say that Cliff Richard was not in Last Tango of Paris, and he certainly wasn't doing bum sex in it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Cliff Richard might well be in a bum sex. It's hard to say with him.
But not in Last Tango of Paris. But yeah,
Can't stand the bloke.
I think he is gay, but he's such a Christian that he's never actually allowed himself to be gay. If you see what I mean.
Didn't he have a thing with Chris Evans or something? Was it?
No,
tennis player, didn't he?
Oh, the Sue Barker.
Yeah, Sue Barker.
I don't know. Some tennis player, didn't he? Some.
Yeah, Sue Barker.
But a lot of people said that would have been kind of like a sort of they call it a beard, basically a cover up to.
Yeah, well, that's what Elton John did when he married fucking what's her name, Renata.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean,
Freddie Mercury, he got married.
Yeah.
He just living with
the love of his life.
So hang on. Let me just confirm, right? That's getting married is to cover up being gay.
When you're gay.
Yeah, are you married, Micky?
Elton John did.
Are you married, Micky? Just checking, right? Just checking. Okay, carry on. Are you married, Tracey? Just checking. Carry on.
Yeah, but I'm not gay.
Yeah, but Steve, you must have liked it so much you were married twice.
I did. Yeah, that's it. I've been gay twice. I've decided I don't like it.
Well, there you go.
It's the bum sex.
Yeah,
it's the bum sex that does it for me.
Oh,
Being gay would be great if it wasn't for the bum sex.
There's a clip. It's just him stating it's bum sex that does it for me.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, yeah. I think that Cliff Richard has never allowed himself to be gay because of he's a Christian and because of it's taboo if you're a staunch Christian, because it actually says in the Bible and all that kind of stuff about homosexuality. And I think that's it. He's had some. I think at the moment his very close friend is a Christian pastor, preacher, something like that. They live together and everything, but they're not living together. That's that's the gayness living together. And so that's what I think, because and it's just such a shame that he never felt that he could come out. That's my belief anyway. He may well be completely asexual and not into any type of sex whatsoever, but
he loves his right hand.
Do you know what? He gives me the impression that he doesn't even do that because it's against the Bible. That's just me again. He doesn't come across as being.
What is the fucking Bible? Some fucking book that some twat wrote. Huh?
A few twats wrote.
Wow.
It's a lot of people wrote it, and then somebody collated it all and chopped out the bits that were good.
Yeah.
And left in all the bits to control people.
Yeah.
So.
Because one you get today isn't the real one, you know.
No, it's not
exactly. The original one. I think it was rewritten by a Greek or a Roman or something. I can't remember.
They've left out the entire. I think it was Mary Magdalene. She had her own chapter. There's loads of women that
So I mean, right, Mark, answer me this: Adam and Eve, right? They had 2 sons.
Yeah.
So where the rest of if we're all supposed to stem from Adam and Eve, and they had 2 sons,
but
where the fucking rest of the population come from? Was it incest?
But listen, yeah, exactly. Listen, those 2 sons went out into the wilderness and got married.
Yeah, to who?
And to the offspring of the woman that Adam used to be married to, Lilith. She is named.
Yeah, but where did she come from? Apparently, there was only Adam and Eve.
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
That's why I said it's fucking bonkers.
I like the way that Minxie seems to have outed Mark in the chat and nobody's noticed. She's, I'm your beard. So basically she's saying, Mark's gay and I'm covering up for him. Yes, same. And you know, one of the reasons why she's not accepted as being...
You know, I've met Mark and he's a 40-year-old that was wearing Adidas joggies. All right, I mean, that's a worry, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a sign, isn't it?
Another reason why Lilith is not accepted as being like a good person is because I can't remember where I read this, but apparently she liked to have sex on top. There you go.
Who?
It's less work.
Lilith, Adam's first wife. I thought I'd got
his first wife when fucking he made Eve out of fucking rib.
This is what I'm saying. This is what when
it makes sense. Just say it's a load of bollocks.
Yeah, exactly. When you read it, and Adam and Eve's sons went out into the wilderness and got married, he's actually marrying the offspring of Lilith, which means they're the half children of Adam and yeah, same Minxie. That's why she wasn't accepted. But that's why she wasn't accepted in today's Bible. He wears Pac-Man pants too. Oh, he's giving away
Apparently,
It's a
Tracey
match,
thinks
you
I
know.
wear a red thong poking out my jeans.
I haven't worn pants since I was at school.
No, me.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, bloody IBS. If it's bloody, you need to be seeing a doctor about it. Sorry. The joke was there, had to be said.
I think, Mark, I'll give you a bit of advice, right? I may not know too much about relationships, all right, but publicly telling people you've got IBS is a good way to make sure you never get laid. All right? That's my advice. It's a good way to make sure you never get laid, because they'll always be worried every time you fart.
I've got IBS and I don't worry about that. I've never shat myself after farting. There you go. Have I pulled?
You've not had the right kind of orgasms, then.
I do not. Seriously, if you're making people shit themselves while they're orgasming, then you're doing it wrong.
Oh, you need to sort of orgasm where you've got no control. I haven't worn pants since I was at school. What about you, Micky?
Boxers, mate.
Yeah, boxers or commando, me. It's Jesus, no. Does he really wear pants, Minxie?
Sharting doesn't
I
put
can't
me
go
off.
commando because I don't like the piss stains on the front of my jeans.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing any pants at the moment. Just thought people might like to know that.
That's very nice to know.
Oh.
I really am not. I'm not going to show you though. So.
Oh, thank God for that.
We'd get banned. Or the whole screen would just be taken up. You don't wear any ever. Yeah. Let the flaps
Y
free.
fronts, my God. No, I must have been at school since I last wore Y fronts.
No, Mark looks like a Y fronts person, definitely. I don't know what that says about Mark, but I can't imagine him in little briefs or boxers. It's definitely Y fronts. Or minxies. Oh, she doesn't wear any because Mark's nicked all hers.
Just don't let them flaps flap in the wind, will you? Because it was like a seal, wasn't it? Huh? A bit of
I went out with a girl once that wanted me to take a dump on her.
Oh no.
That's terrible.
It didn't last very long, that relationship. It ended shortly after she asked me to do that. About 10 seconds after she asked me to do that.
Oh dear.
Y fronts, vest and high socks.
Yeah, I bet he wears them with fucking sandals as well.
Oh,
He wears socks. I haven't worn socks for years.
Oh dear.
I haven't worn socks for years.
I only wear socks in the winter.
I don't wear
I'll wear
socks at
socks all
all.
the time.
I don't wear socks with shoes. Anything. Oh, dear, oh dear.
I am a
Fuck
sock
me, Minx,
person.
it
I
doesn't
wear
sound as
socks
if you
all-
wear much at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. She just throws on a slip dress in the morning, fixes her hair, and buggers off out. Boobs flapping around, and as you walk, and you've got the motion going. I hate clothes too. You're lucky I'm dressed, because honestly, Steve needed to check Skype earlier, and he said in Discord, "Are you around?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "I need to check something on Skype." I had to go and get dressed.
So,
Okay.
going back to the news for a minute, I don't know if any of you have heard. China protests in Guangzhou about their zero COVID policy turn. Apparently, they're rioting in the streets and overturning police cars. Well, I've not heard about anything like that since Tiananmen Square. So, perhaps they've grown some balls after all this
Isn't
time.
it because they're protesting against the COVID restrictions, the lockdown?
Yeah, because China wants zero COVID, so everybody is, under curfew and everything else. And well, this town, Guangzhou, have decided they've had enough of that shit and they've started rioting.
It's insane.
Turning over
insane.
police cars. It's like London on a normal Saturday night, isn't it? She doesn't
The
know
next
that.
question
You must
we'll
be on
answer
the
is,
phone or
does
something.
pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, pineapple does belong on pizza.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, don't look at that. Look at that pizza. That's a pizza I had the other night, Micky. Look at
Yeah.
that pineapple and
Oh.
pizza. It was gorgeous. It was
Fucking
absolutely
bought it
gorgeous.
with that fucking look. No,
Oh,
thank
it's
you.
gorgeous.
That
was my pizza, best pal. That was my pizza the other night. A gorgeous Hawaiian.
I wouldn't call it a pizza. It's got fucking pineapple on it.
I love pineapple on pizza. Ham and pineapple. Gorgeous pizza.
Oh, nice.
Um.
Oh, that went too quickly for me to read
Why
it.
do they call
We'll
it
all be
Hawaiian?
going.
I've got no
We'll all be
idea.
going in 5 minutes because it's coming up to midnight in the UK. So we'll be going in 5 minutes. But just to let you know, we've decided that we're no longer streaming on Fridays because we haven't got the audience numbers coming in. So we're giving Fridays a miss, and the next stream we'll be back is on Saturday.
Yep.
We're going to start at
8:30
8:30. So our next stream is on Saturday at a new time. It's all on the channel page. It shows you what time on the channel page.
Yeah.
A new time of 8:30 on Saturday. We're hoping to go for a 4 or 5 hour stream, aren't we, Tracey?
Yeah. Well, we're just going to go for as long as we can. Until we all get tired, and it basically Saturday is people's night out, and people who don't get to have a night out, like me, Micky, Steve.
I'm not sure. Are you going to be with us on Saturday, Micky?
Sorry?
Are you going to be with us on Saturday, Micky?
Probably a little later on.
Right, because I know you said you're going to try and
Although
get
I did say, didn't I, that I'd try and
You did
change
say,
the
yeah.
game from Saturday to Friday.
Yeah.
I'll speak to the guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm playing with them tomorrow. I'll see if I can change it to
Okay.
Friday, and then I'll come in on Saturday.
Yeah, that was the plan,
Yeah.
and that's why we were going to start at 8:30
Yeah.
because you could do 8:30, but you couldn't do
I can't
8
do 8 because I have to pick Donna up from work at 6.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we discussed that.
And then go to Asda and blah blah blah.
So it's going to be like we're just going to be sitting in a pub or a bar, obviously by technology magic, and just having a chat.
Computer
having a chat with
games.
you guys.
Mousy, please don't say I play with guys because you'll set best pal off again. I play computer games with guys. Yes. Please.
Yeah, best pal could be getting all excited
Yeah,
again.
he will. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why we're starting a bit earlier, so it's more like we're going out for the evening. Staying in is the new going out.
Mark, I'll answer your question, Chelly. I'm going through chemotherapy, right? If you've never smelt chemotherapy shit, you have no idea, right? Chemotherapy shit is unbelievably smelly. It's the most disgusting thing on the planet. Because what chemotherapy does is chemotherapy kills cancer cells, dead flesh, basically, and it's got to come out your body somehow, and it comes out your arse. Oh my God, does it stink, right? It's the only way I can describe it is like you've caught a mackerel, you've microwaved it for 3 hours, left it out in the sun for 3 weeks, then it's been eaten by a skunk, and the skunk has crawled up your bum and died. All right, that's what chemo shit smells like. All right. It invades the whole house, right? When I drop a log, I have to run out of the toilet before the smell grabs me. It is disgusting. Oh, it's chemo shit, right? You've not had anything like chemo shit. Unless you've actually smelt chemo shit, you've never smelt anything. All right.
Oh, I was going to say, Mark, if you drink too much coffee, it can affect the smell of your shit.
We don't
but
have any
also-
public toilets in London. They all got taken away in the 1980s.
But also, if you pee, the coffee smell can come out in your pee. So that might be why. Miss Mouse says your insides die. If you spray pine scent Febreze, it smells like you
It does,
shit
it
Christmas
does, yeah.
trees.
Right, on that note, it's midnight now, so I'm going to say goodbye, so I'll let you two say goodbye.
Thank you so much, guys. Yep. It has been so much fun. We've had such a laugh. We're going to do it all again on Saturday with completely new subjects and madness.
And subtitles.
I'll give my laugh a rest for a while. Good night. Over to you, Micky.
Yeah, it's been a blast tonight, guys. So good night from me. Stay safe. Keep your family safe. See you Saturday.
And we'll see you all on Saturday at 8:30 UK time GMT. So good night all.